The 2026 budget Finance Minister Dr. Keselato Forson be presenting edin sembe breaba obi e kire na adwe ebi mo te budget na se enso so mani nye ho ebi nti ase o mani nye ho ebi ti ase o mani je ho ebi nso nti ase o mani je ho ebi nso ayete semia because this is Ghana. We are enjoying Ghana and we love Ghana. This is FMS Trends, and here we give you the latest updates on issues. My name is Maureen Michelle, and you can call me the Information Minister. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. The Obewe page used to be here. And Tiebo Backman, the Deputy Director of Communications for UP. I am more UP no, a United Party. Alanche Martin Party no te in Nansiano. Movement for change, change call UP no. Omo Deputy Communications Director Ebo Backman. And I can say, or say a year 2026 budget na Dr. Keselato Forson ebe presenting. We don't need to politicize it. We just a budget need deserve the necessary support, the necessary and yama pebia was the best support for it to work for budgets ni money na ebe say Ebo Backman can.
I wonder the kind of people who are there talking about economy or economics at MPP, like in MPP, what they are doing there. They don't even understand what is happening in this country. They don't even understand the basic economic principles. That is why it is good there. This budget, working chain or next year budget, you still keep your feet or your foot on the pedal of stability. You don't remove it. No stability in the engine, others remain do. Why at the same time, even a certain degree of expansion, and yen be about 2 billion overboard. So if you follow what they are doing, unless you don't understand economics, if you follow what they are doing now, was one less stability pedal no do. Then so we want to consolidate the macroeconomic stability. Why at the same time? Because Koshokono, but you are not out of the woods yet. But that's what I can answer. Into you also get no, maybe in there, you expand the economy no, because go for ejuma. Let the private sector thrive. No, you me am confirm ejuma wa ye or money mu. Into what are they saying? What is they are going to do big push. Big push in there. They will begin to spend. That's how economy is expanded. When you begin to spend, you see, consumption is what expands the economy. People don't know it's consumption. Because everything we produce in anticipation of demand. It is when people have money to spend, no, my economy will be. In terms of road infrastructure, you find a big push. It is so much shame. So what this shame demand, what it means is that Jacob na a steel bender, a carpenter, a mason, a engineer, eton as you roadside. There, eton can say. Dem go for na if the construction work will be there 2 years, within that 2 years, they will all earn income and spend in the economy. So big push is a very good economic activity. What's Obey expand agric was the oil palm plantation. Certainly, look at if the number of acres are Obey, number of people we are going to employ. People will get job to do. People will get job to do. Was the industry, so they are also looking at the issue of industry, even energy sector. So you tread cautiously when you are managing economy and PPDJ now. So let's not kid ourselves today. Revenue rate from the growth rate is 4.8%, or is not good. Unless you don't understand what MPP left behind and what we need to do to make this economy. You see, we are still not out of the woods. If Atu Union and also Abeni Union governing, President Mahama, these are the three people I know they are managing the economy. Because anytime I listen to the president, also when I had meeting with Atu and the governor, this is what. So if they remove their foot from the pedal, obey them at Kenofrat no manager, Kenofrat no by Omiano, Addison no manage economy. Anything to avoid that, I believe let's support whatever they are doing. I have told you one other area many minister in Adrian, so we said the same question. You be saying the ECG debt, no. Why do you edit? Sorry, 1 year debt equity swap. IPPs, no. I can't also do. If you are paying it from our budget, about 2 hours. It's why there must work out. I have assets. I have a Juma so I'm making you part owner. No convert debt into equity, so that you become part owner of my. If let's say
IPPs, you know, every part owners of ECG.
ECG, I'm not sure that. Now we give them seats or board management, private sector participation. Let's do it. Yeah. Let's say you to me ECG is actually in your profit. Then we pay you because your payment will depend on the profit. You know, what's so bad? No, I'm a corruption. Be anchored. When you're not film, I believe there no should be asking able to share directly from the budget. Do you get the point? So these are 2 areas. In United Party, if we feel that Abenion consider. But apart from that, I believe that this budget is a good budget. Let's not kid ourselves. Let's stop playing politics with it. It's a good budget, but let's also support, especially when I have information. Yambua, especially when it comes to the issue of taxes. Yambua into NGGN tax. Now, Mr. Muhammad, Madam won't be tied any government appointee, our GR, and no baby. Be behave with them, a GR, former GR, former SML. We behave now. Woman, yes, but we will come in Basano. The margins, let's avoid it. That's the only way. We are suffering as a nation, not because of anything, because of corruption. I'm telling you.
And this one is coming from the director of operation for PPP. And almost say Progress People's Party, and I say People's Party. But Minyano Edane no Papa Preco PPP. So the director of operations for PPP, Divine and Chroma and Swabe Kansimbi. But you let me read everything verbatim for you. Now Mafshe video no more sama or kind. Say money ne bayadjina na asa money ne nyadjina na. So according to Divine and Chroma, who is the director of operations for PPP, Papa Preco, revenue mobilization must align with its proper utilization as a country. Otherwise, it is better off to scrap it. And kasa. It is better off to scrap it. So according to a Director of Operations for PPP, Divine and Chroma, or say revenue mobilization must align with its proper utilization. More boa revenue ano ye taxes near dia. It should align with adia mo pesa modi its utilization. And now someone find shade and a winning free budget in Yamanewen.
So you know say a memo and your mind chechre. A dear friend revenue mobilization. The case and one the teacher of mine a day a ball by or mine home ebena and I'm a boy. Yeah. And Minjin this say or mine be a woman ganamwa it will be a similar say or no or survive on say or no dear on J2 a amount for and just she no do see obu mine it be our very rely chiefly on probably events natural resource be or whatever. But or maybe I'm finding how almost resource to know. And then almost to edify amount for. That's not beside I say to in our own so and I said then and only say Timemuni be anyone more introduce new tax be annual any day. So yeah the tax say 1 person or 2 person. Ubia kasani trimu say ebia e ade be affecting. But ye kasa ye ka enko wi achi no yetua yeah. Internet just say Ghana for no enya ade a ye nya ya dwen say to na ebetua. Ba ye tua no eso faso na esunsun so no na ya akrofo expectation no so say sadi we hu sika na wo ji a ma ye hu so faso enu na ya e concern na ye nyina ye kan wasem. Na honorable Kisi as I take example be say onu no nyam hihye ne say some of the taxes are na mahama buying aba wa baby you for example COVID tax where you know a be affected mobilization no ema nka jumedi bi esi here skadi diwo baby no yenya beto chima I agree say scan di here more because aban problem no Edoso. However, there will be a friend of fiscal discipline. We're talking about revenue mobilization. Then you have to also align it with utilization. How are we use revenue now mobilizing? When you are profligate, that's a who you use kind of basa. A policy, so fiscal policy discipline no any tighter. Who mobilize said the best one. Let me give you one example. For instance, in 2024, the budget alone for salaries, emolument was compensation was in excess of 63 billion Ghana cedis out of the total revenue now 174. The total revenue as a country no 174 billion. You assume 63 billion every compensation kwa. But you ask yourself, don't say I buy we buy a dear my year ama for me. Fair in bit to me I say a number so the size of government. Size of government so buy we buy and as one teswa. Sanka by this side so over around that area now you just say but I'm not gonna say which are the number of ministers any appointees are buying we have fire form. Internet is it's a form of policy. Fiscal discipline. It means that you mobilize and maybe one more you cut it. Again, also you about profligacy, fiscal profligacy. Maybe I can I bind that. Last time Matana me catch the government of China, Russia, Japan, and France, ebomwa. Na number of ministers and another inquire appointee. All this account is for winning our bomwa. And 2 of my Ghana ministers do work.
China,
Russia, France, Japan, Russia.
And that's just how many Americans I say.
The money na ki come ministers, number of appointed ministers. No, oki kaki come in na bomwa. Na endu na do inquire ministers awafa. Intimo. So that's on cartoon quote, you know, and that's how come when they introduced the DDEP, I was so annoyed. Say, you are telling us, and so you check a befaswa, you be boa a buying on that nation. Fine, but who lifestyle no person will be checking. Who person who know cartoon quote according to us, how person who live large at our expense. It's your mobilized scavenger na normal coachedi. Obe kai Felicia tete. COVID-19 sikaye. O se baye. O mu chichema parliamentary candidate onu nya ne de kra wandi. O de ma Saglerugu even say constituency executive so o mundi. Etuji oji to now the boss abreya. O chasa to e why ye papa. Like yeah 200 ye ka. So if there's some man paswa, ye twemu am ye mami. Again.
So Dr. Dixon Amwakukisi and so can Simbi. Nanasimo can say, NDC government, you see, say now ye COVID levy, ye e-levy, ye one taxes no ye free honor. According to Dr. Dixon Amwakukisi, Nasama Wakanina say, taxes now NDC for ye free honor. It is prolonging a project, what's a Ghana for, to say their road projects in this annual taxes no may year free on Amagani ye nyeska and yet those projects no. So he's saying that the NDC's tax removals have merely prolonged the completion of Ghana's projects. Yinti.
See, the NDC abaye, they are 2 force number year a year a demonstration for me in the budget and say a new PS and buying to me and intenso. Na yehohi high or mine no. Rather no, wabe increase time I be take care and Sunday I sign your money now. I don't know me that dream. I don't know how. ABN no. Yes, I boss say COVID tax be ye free COVID levy. But who be drop by me now share kid that ho. And then you me down ma. She see quite say who be show Nancy kakra no train nanka next year. Ebusian for economics mu ye free be you say money fungible. sika no nya koda consolidated fund mu how you prioritize it in the finance minister so nti se nekra no so bi kasi covid levy covid abesin ko na onti asese egusu je a mesre Ghana for covid memu and another dan kwakufa do promise agenda 111 ye na eti hey it is say abortion no ye nti se ye gi to dia ye sa de na no nkyere se sebe covid ninsi yesi covid nin quarantine na Jesus kano nti ana ese di e ho no kra me no kase so no ye ni tua say doctors and nurses e be call strike girl be cry ye nurse o su say ye ntua ne campo and then the matter say nkofua management abono
okay ben
so atma say oh no TikTok so
dia rebi na okokasa tia okokasa fa
omotwe na so den
arehwo be na minister kan say
arehwo achi no
omotwe nsan
say depression there achiwa atma say oh mama nkasa wie meja
the point of order be bad the eye of the speaker so I don't know if I've
until then I can or say Glenn run it na
okay
okay
opeso kasa yenye na di and I chop the Ministry of Health said that be wanya body bia obuma no kan
ayo enti make amebe the man nurse for ko obedwemu ekoye nyema ne say omusika sam transporter or the coachman baby or take crown e bia no or Sunefi North and they didn't bank kind of a rent sa a cow no nanka omwarishe mun so share advance no bo so me no bi de nanka tia ka ba ntisa oko UGM secret o here doctors yenti omoka wo nti se ye wo man mu a eto a obegye dia solve sa problems yi obana gidigidi uyi free ho a na me na Thomas ye enko ye enti ayem den kakra na me we na aho so say no credit o he tax regime o my ni mu a and one of the things I'm mission free is tekwe ho o mine here to say ne be self reliant na you depend on yaye ho na ya nkwa bonten akoji sikapi na senior share your taxes esususu no ehu hia one of the things I'm say take kind say o gia o wampo dia yade a fire die mfasudie bi beba na nkoye die unya mfasudie anasika be twitwa ho as a government na o hwe most of the expenditures are NDC for air promise here no crash die e ba ko pe budget ne ba the promise enko any actual releases no so enko nti we no main farmer dreams see promises nko so ohwa ono aya we yewura afenyo marking kwaka say on mejafu tware ni hwe parliament nko na on solve omo how no eya we because me tihi kra no say enye se me bomb se mu aka nanka dates crowd mo be start parliament na esensenwie mu because of omusika semu enkoyie enti enye Alan Bagbin ne ato Forson komodie ne mahama anka kakra nkom be tokane apo no ometua kasa odem ho no nanka ho ayedin
say here to that level
oh say and make say no credie hu hia enti na nkaminya ya yera to Forson bibi te say covid tax no anka onka no krenche Ghana for say ya na promise here ne mum no why your mind no because there sometimes they are dibia na ye say we kai get free or not be free ba insia name edin fofo but at the end of the day no oh just carefree me one of the people I'm bomb in say my NDC time omu yi levy bomb say Send na de chie de fuel levy bi ba. Ah, e so kra chain e levy. I'm say, oh. Now we dey ye ko ye nim mienu ni akoichi edu. Sadie na ye ko ya na ye ba. Nti for me no, my biggest concern, the entirety of the budget, no credit ba ko pe. Kwan aban benya enema no aye enema ntem so. Esan say we the friend tax handles are eboa na onya nisika futuo no ekọ nanim no tumi solve problems no. We yinti no aban ho den I am I say we bubu na pre.
This is FMS Trends. I hope you enjoyed the update. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. The other pages will be here. All the videos that we played, we don't own rights to them. No copyright infringement intended. Thank you.